So today we're going to design this social media post. So this is kind of a notification for um, the audience, viewers, or customers uh, to let them know that the business is closed on a certain day. So although it looks simple, a lot of people don't know how to design it. So if you know how to design it, it's good for you. So let's start designing this social media post. So first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock this layer. Click here, and it's locked. So first of all, I'm gonna go to the rectangle tool, and from here I'm gonna choose ellipse tool. I'm gonna zoom in by pressing Ctrl and plus and holding the space bar. I'm gonna just drag it like this, and I'm gonna scroll my mouse to zoom in, and holding the shift key I'm gonna drag like this, drag my mouse, and then let's see. Yeah, this is good. Okay, now after that I'm gonna drag this, click this circle, and then hold the Alt key so that it creates a duplicate of the circle. I'm gonna make it smaller, okay, and then maybe a little bigger. Okay, it's not bad. And holding holding the Alt key and Shift, I'm going to drag it like this, so it's creating duplicate object, and then it's moving on a straight line. Okay, Alt is for duplicate, creating duplicate object, and Shift is to move it on the straight line. Okay, I have this circle and this circle. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we're on vector. Okay, once you go to vector, we get these tools. So this is the pen tool. I'm gonna click on pen tool, and then I'm gonna click here, and then like this, maybe around here, click, and then again click here. So once I'm done, I'm gonna press escape. Okay, and this is the size of the stroke. I'm gonna drag it like this. Okay, so this is good, and then I'm gonna click here, click on the stroke, and then arrange, and choose back one. So this is behind this circle, as you can see. Again, right click, arrange, and back one. So this line is behind these two circles. Okay, not bad. Oh, also right click, arrange, and back one. So now it's behind this circle as well. And then we're gonna type some letters. I don't have this exact font, but I'm just gonna use kind of similar font. Okay, select the text by pressing Control and A. Then go here and then resize it. Go to Move tool, and then you can adjust the size. Okay, when this green line appears, that means you're at the center, so it's good. And I'm going to double click, and okay, let's choose this. I didn't get the exact font. or kind of similar font, but I think it's good, so I'm gonna make it a little smaller again and then put it on the center. Okay, so after that, what we can do is hold the Alt key and drag like this, so that we don't need to go to the text tool, and then type the letter. This time I'm gonna choose a different font here. This looks good, and then drag it like this. Okay, and then adjust it at the center, and again Alt and drag. Okay, it's too big, so I'm gonna make it smaller. Here, I don't know if there's any website with this name. I'm just giving it a very random name. Okay, after that, we're done with the text. Now we're gonna do this big thing here, this rectangle. I go to rectangle tool, and up here you can see rounded rectangle tool. Click here, and from here we're gonna drag, okay, like this. And as you can see, there's kind of a red dot here, and click on the red dot and then adjust so that it's similar to the actual design. Okay, what we can do is we can extend here and here. Just click on the corners, the dots, and then you can adjust. Okay, so we're gonna put it at the center, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna change the colors right now. I was thinking of changing all the colors later, but I think it's better to change the colors right now. So this one is okay. You can see this color, the red, kind of maroon, red or maroon color. So click on the circle and then go here on color picker. Just make sure this set fill is at the front. If you see this one, the stroke at the front, it's going to change the color of the stroke, which we don't want right now. We want to change the fill color. So go to color picker and then hover over here. When you see this color, just release it. Okay, and then these two circles, I guess they are white. Select the circle, set fill, and then color picker. You can just go around here. This is white, so choose this one, and also here do the same thing. And for this line, I think it's the same as this color, the red color. So this time you need to go to this set stroke. Click here, and now you can see the stroke is at the front. Go to color picker and then choose this color. Okay, and then release. Okay, and now as you can see, this stroke is black, but this design has white strokes. So we have two different places to change the stroke or fill colors. One at the right side and one at the left side. Whatever you choose, it's fine. This time I'm gonna go to the left part. Okay, click here. This is the stroke color. Click here, and then we can go to swatches, which has like this kind of color. So this is the white color. You can choose white here. Okay. And then for the fill, click here and go to this color picker, and then we're gonna go somewhere around here. Yeah, this is the color. Release. Okay. So we already have this set, and so we also need to design the rectangle behind it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press Ctrl and J. It's gonna duplicate the uh, rectangle, the object, and after that I'm gonna hold the Shift key and okay, Control and Shift together. Okay, it's gonna be something like this. Right click, arrange, and back one. Okay, as you can see, this is behind now. So we need to get rid of the stroke. So here's the stroke, and we're gonna drag it to 0. Okay, now we can drag like this, and like this. Okay, now this shape, we need to make this shape. Also, first of all, we need to change the color of the text. Go here on set fill, and you can choose white from here, or you can go to color picker and choose white here. Okay, you can do the same with the this one, or you can choose this thing. The last color we chose is going to be here. Okay, click here and then white. Click here, white. This one is a different color, I guess. Oh, this is the same color, I guess, with this one. Okay, and now we're gonna go with this shape. Go to pen tool, and we're gonna click and drag. Okay, like this, and click and drag, and click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. Now click to close it. Okay, so this has no color right now, so we can go to this set fill, color picker, and choose this one. Okay, so now as you can see, we have this thing here. Okay, we can double click to adjust this shape, edit this shape, so these round thing, the blue round thing, are what you need to move to edit the shape. Okay, and we don't need stroke, so here and then click this one, set fill none. Okay, we can drag this, copy this and drag down, so press Alt and drag it like this. Okay, and then rotate. When you hover here on the handle of this object, you can see the rotate sign. So click and then rotate. Okay, you can make it a little bigger. Now again, you can adjust by double clicking this object and then clicking and dragging. Okay, so we're almost done. Yeah, we're actually done. Now get rid of this design. I'm gonna unlock this background and then go here, and if you go to view and uncheck this clip to canvas, you're gonna see the shape here. And the last thing we need is the white background. So go to rectangle tool, choose rectangle, and drag like this, and choose white. Okay. If this comes at the front, you can right click and then go to arrange and choose to back. It's gonna put this at the very end of the design. Okay. Now we can see we have made this design similar to this. If you go to clip to canvas again, now you can see this is the actual result. I think that looks better. Okay, so yeah, this is how we make this kind of social media post. Thanks for watching.